Hey, what's up? This is Jonathan Vigil from the Ghost Inside, and I'm hanging out in München, Germany. Yeah, you know, like you said, we put out a new record a few months ago, and this is our first time really headlining on this stuff. So we're trying to do like a world tour, trying to tour all around. So I think once we're done with that, we're going to start working on new material. We don't have anything right now, so I don't know. Probably 2014. Spring sometime, I think. It sounds like a long way away, but we're going to be on tour a lot this year, so yeah.
That's perfect.
I don't think he really changed our style. I think that our style did change a little bit, and I think that was something that our band was going to kind of do anyway. And I know that you know, a big part of what people hear is the clean vocals on the new album, and it wasn't something that Jeremy pushed for. It was something that like our band thought just sounded like you know, like a natural progression for us, and we just wanted to write the best songs possible. And with Jeremy in the studio, you know, he gave us a little extra push on certain songs, and yeah, I mean, he definitely helped write the you know, the melodies and stuff, because you know, that was all new to us. But I think that as far as the new sound and stuff, that's just something that our band was going to do, you know, regardless. Just we just wanted to write the best possible songs we could. It was actually our guitar player Aaron's idea. We thought it'd be kind of cool, yeah, to just show everyone, like, you know, the beginning of tour, going on tour, and then us at home, you know. So we all got GoPro cameras. I don't know if you know what those are. Those are like the little fisheye cameras, and you can like put them on your head or wear them on your chest or whatever. So we had those, and we each had one. We just wore it all the time, and then we would wear it during certain songs and stuff, and yeah, just put all the footage together to that video. So it came out pretty cool, I think. Well, when we headline, there's a lot of stuff we got to do. We got to, you know, unload, and we got to set up and sound check and all that kind of stuff. But on normal tours, you know, we have a lot of free time. And you know, I'll go see the city, or you know, I'll try to talk to friends back home, or I'll do just kind of whatever to you know, keep busy. Like today, it's really cold, so I didn't really do a whole lot today. I did take the bus into town to get food, and I went to Vodafone to get a SIM card for my phone so I could talk to people. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's just you know, if the weather permits, just go around and see the city, stuff like that.
A real tourist.
Yeah, like exactly. It's like, I mean, you know, we're still normal people. Yeah, we're, you know, in a band, and you know, this is what we do, but we still like to go to places and see things. And you know, like we were in Berlin the other day. You know, go see the Berlin Wall, that kind of stuff. You know, just I don't know, stuff that tourists do, because we are tourists when it comes down to it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's flattering, you know. When we write songs, we write music, you know, we try to write them for, you know, for ourselves. We try to write songs that we're all really proud of and that we would listen to if we weren't in the band. And the fact that there's people in this world who take so much from what we do, and they want to get it tattooed on them forever, whether it be lyrics or, you know, some people have my name tattooed on them and stuff like that, and it's a cool feeling, you know, to know that someone can relate so much to what you're doing, and that they, you know, want to have it on them for the, you know, for the rest of their life. So it's a cool feeling. I can't really describe it too much. Like it never gets old, you know. Like every time I see a Ghost Inside tattoo, I still get that feeling of like, damn, it's really awesome. So
It's a huge honor.
yeah, it is a huge honor. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're five guys who are up there just having a good time, you know, and we go on tour because it's what we love to do. It's what we want to do, and you know, luckily we're able to make a career out of this. This is what we do for a living, and I think on stage we try to interact really well with the crowd, and we're always smiling and jumping around, moving around, and I think that's kind of what a lot of people are drawn to. You know, people like to see us having a good time on stage, because there's a lot of bands who I think kind of take themselves a little too seriously, and not, you know, not to belittle any other bands, but you know, I think when you start a band, it's because it's fun, you know, and not because it's like I want to be the biggest band in the world. Like, you know, that's not why we started this band, and that's not our goal. You know, our goal is just to tour the world as much as we can and do what we love. And, you know, fortunately, like I said, it's been working out for us really well. So I think just the fact that we're having a good time, I think that's kind of what separates us from some bands who, you know, take it a little more seriously than they should, I think. I honestly think a band who's doing a lot of really cool things and they have a lot of really good messages is a band called Stick to Your Guns, and they're from kind of where we're from in Southern California. Jesse, I think, is one of the best frontmen out today. He's got a lot of really cool things to say, and yeah, he's got an amazing voice. He's really angry, but in like a good way. You know, he's not like negative angry. He's like angry because of the injustice and all the bad things in the world, and he, you know, wants to change all that stuff. And I think their past couple albums have really hit home with a lot of people, you know. And I think that for a band like that is kind of what the scene needs right now, you know. And I like to think of our band not as, you know, outspoken as a band like Stick to Your Guns, but, you know, our songs, both of our band's songs actually have substance, and they, you know, they mean something, and all the songs are about something. And I think that is very important to us, and I know it's important to Stick to Your Guns. And yeah, I think they're a band who's really doing cool stuff and has a lot of cool things to say. Yeah, I have a lot of favorite bands, and a few, not last summer, but I think, no, not last April, but the April before that, we played a festival called Grows Rock, and we played with two of my favorite bands. It was just NoFX and Saves the Day. And I got a chance to meet some of those dudes backstage, and it was just, I was just a total fanboy, you know. Like, I knew that they didn't really know who my band was because it's just a completely different genre, but I was talking to them like, hey, I'm a big fan, you know, freaking out. And for Saves the Day, I was front row singing the words to every song, and everyone on the tour was just watching me backstage, like laughing at me and pointing and stuff, but I didn't care. And I talked to the singer afterwards, and he was really cool, and he was like, you know, hey, thanks for singing along, da-da-da-da. And it's cool because I know the feeling, you know, like I know what it's like to be on stage and to play, and, you know, recognize people who are going crazy for your band, and then you see them after the show, and they're kind of like, you know, and then you think to yourself, like, I'm just a normal person, like, whatever. So, but then in that situation, I was talking to him, and I was like freaking out, but, you know, he's just a normal person too. So I don't know, that was kind of fun. Yeah, definitely Grows Rock was a cool experience for us. Typical American of me is I eat a lot of fast food, a lot of shitty. I ate McDonald's today. I think that's very, very American of me. Of all the cool places to eat out here, I chose McDonald's. Only because it was convenient, and I kind of know what to order there, you know. I know what I'm getting, whereas, you know, a lot of stuff is in German, and I don't really know what I'm ordering and that kind of stuff. So I would say that's pretty American of me to come to another country and be like, oh, I could eat anywhere, but I'm going to eat the most American place possible. So I don't know. Not proud of it by any means, but I think that's probably the most American thing. There was one show in America, and I don't remember if I had food poisoning or the flu or something. I know I was really, really sick, and I was throwing up, and I couldn't really walk or move, and we had to go on stage, and I was like, there's no way I can play. Like, I was telling the band, I was like, hey, like, I really don't want to bail the show, but I don't think I can play. I can barely walk. I feel like if I go on stage, I'm going to pass out or something bad's going to happen. And so I think the worst show for me was a show that I didn't even get to play. I just laid in the van and threw up in a bucket while our guitar player Aaron sang, and I think it was the only show of our entire band's career where I actually didn't play because I was so sick. And that was definitely one of the worst shows ever for me. That was I think in the States somewhere. I think it was in like Arkansas or somewhere in the middle of the country where it was kind of just, I don't know, nothing about that day was good. So I was going to say that's one of the worst shows for sure. Home, Los Angeles, California. Awesome. Boring. My dad. I don't know. Just women. I don't know. You, woman. Just want to say thanks to all the fans and people out there who support our band. It means a lot. We get to do what we love, and it's because of you guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to shows. See you soon.